Hi, I'm Dr. Cynthia Clark. I'm an Oriental medicine physician, which means I'm an acupuncturist and I'm an herbalist and I'm a medical Qigong practitioner. I'm also the creator of Energy Evolution and I'm the president of Longevity Wellness, and you may have heard of the Johari Window. These are 4 quadrants divided into things that we know, things that we know that we don't know, things that we don't know that we know, and things that we don't know that we don't know. I like to think about this window in respect to lab testing that we can do, because there are a number of lab tests that are very helpful in identifying the environment of a person's physiology without going to too much trouble and that aren't that expensive. So the one we're going to talk about today is the organic acids test. This is, right now at the time that I'm saying this, it's $350. And what this test measures, so there are things that you know about your body and your being. Like, you know that if you eat shrimp, you are going to have a severe allergic reaction, for example. Nobody needs to tell you that. You don't need a lab test for it. A lab test isn't going to change anything, most likely. You're pretty clear that that's how you're wired and you're good. You know what you know on that. There are things that you know that you don't know. So for example, in the world in general, if I am driving from here to Mississippi, to a specific place in Mississippi, I know that I don't know how to get there. I know that I'm going to pull up Google Maps and I'm going to have my directions, or I'm going to bring it up on my phone and I'm going to follow the directions as I go there, because I know that I don't know. And I know that if something happens and I lose cell phone service, or as happened one year when I was driving in Tampa just before Hurricane Irma, and the phones went down basically because everybody was using cell phones at the same time. I knew that I didn't know how to get to where I was going, so I pulled over and I got a map, because I was in an unfamiliar area and I know that I don't know. So there are some things we know that we don't know about ourselves. So for example, perhaps you know that you don't know what your vitamin D levels are like right now. Good. Then you can do a test, you can do a blood test, and you can find out what those are. This area of knowing of things you don't know that you know, that's a cool area. That's probably the most fun area, because that's areas of hidden expertise. The blind spot happens when you've just been doing what you've been doing for so long that you forget other people don't know this, and maybe you don't even realize how much you know. In all honesty, I experience this on occasion because I see so many wildly cool things in my clinic that I'm so excited about and so grateful to get to witness. And I forget that it's not out in the general public. And then I remember, and I need to do video. So we're doing a video today. And finally, there's this area of not knowing. You don't know what you don't know. And that's what I'm hoping to bring to you today. Some awareness from the 4th window, and maybe we can move that into the 2nd window, and then possibly even the 1st window. So organic acids test. This is a really cool, very simple. So first of all, it's a urine test. And we like those because you don't have to go get your blood drawn. And I know I'm an acupuncturist, but I just don't really like having my blood taken. It's not so much a needle thing, because I'm fine with acupuncture needles. I like my blood. So I give it on occasion, but I just, I prefer urine tests if I can. And I definitely prefer urine tests to stool tests. Stool tests are very, very, very helpful, and we can learn a lot from them, but they're kind of a pain to do. They're a little difficult, they're a little awkward, and they're really stinky. So let's get back to the organic acids test. So first of all, one of the things we can find from the organic acids test is yeast and bacteria, and specifically, we can distinguish between helpful bacteria and harmful bacteria, and that's really beneficial. We're also seeing what's really actually affecting a person. So let's say you live in a house when you can smell some mildew and you think, oh, I might have a mold problem. Not in the house, but in yourself personally. The lab test is going to let us know how much this is actually affecting you. And that's really important because we want to see if there is candida kicking in your body that can interrupt all sorts of things. Your digestion, it can even get into your joints, and it can affect the functioning of various different musculoskeletal parts of you, in addition, of course, to all the digestive disorders that can happen from it. We can also test from just this one test, we can also test vitamins and antioxidants. So B12, B6, B5, B2, vitamin C, and coenzyme Q10 are all appropriately tested in here. And also the N-acetylcholine and N-acetylcysteine, NAC, and biotin, which is vitamin H. So it's a great little snapshot. We can check into the fatty acid metabolism. Most importantly, we can check into the neurotransmitters and the functioning of the Krebs cycle. And that lets us know if there are oxidative stress issues that are happening in the body that are affecting our body's ability to rebuild itself in a timely and healthy manner. So an organic acids test is a really great, simple test to do. I highly recommend it and encourage it, and I'll be happy to go over the results with you. It's easy to do. You can just click the Book Now button on my website and we can get you all set up. So I'm Dr. Cynthia Clark with Longevity Wellness, and that's good medicine. I hope you have a really great day.